All right, in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys a play out of the full scheme, which is available in the members area. Get to know the wild trips, Pats, or the U trips, same damn thing, okay? If you're not in the Patriots offensive playbook and it's in some other playbook, it's gonna be called U trips. But you wanna get to know this scheme because it's very powerful. It's been very powerful for a minute. Not a lot of people use it. Only the competitive players use it. So like people that go side by side with Bunch, this formation right here can go and compete with some of the best. So make sure you take advantage of it. The full scheme, like I said, is in the members area as well as dollar, trips, tight end, big nickel, gun bunch, pro schemes are in there. So make sure you check it out. But the name of the player we're going to talk about is the tight end whip. Okay, the tight end whip. I love to run it against zone. You can even run it against man. We'll do random cover 3, and let's just go ahead and set this up like we're in a real game. And I typically use this in the red zone for touchdowns, or I'll use it for just short yards like 3rd and 2 or something like that. And you'll see this play right here. And what you want to do to try to get the short yards, you want to go ahead and take RB and put him on a slant this way, and then take B and put him on an out route. This is going to create leverage for you as far as trying to get this route open, and you're looking for your tight end right here. So he comes here, and he opens a window, and it's there. Now, the drawback to this right here, we'll do a couple random cover 3. The drawback is I want to say the vertical hooks, if they don't have a reason to sit, then the vertical hooks they'll drop down. But right here, there's a window. Boom. So I'll show you guys an instant replay. Oh my God, we stood up, could have scored a TD right there. I'll show you an instant replay so what's happening and what we're doing with this route combination. Now, some of the good players that you'll play, like you'll see in my gameplays, they recognize the concept instantly and they'll follow your tight end. But what we're doing here with this out route, okay, we had a post and we want to use the post depending on what we see our opponent running. But with what this guy does right here, we snap the ball, he's going to create leverage to the flat. You see this guy? Whatever flat he is in, he's going to have to bail. This guy is going to take the yellow, okay, this way, especially in a cover 3. The hook curl goes. This guy gets confused. We create an imbalance, and the tight end whip right here is right open. It's kind of like, this is typically in cover 3 where you're going to be throwing a lot of your passes in short yards against cover 3, because even a hitch route, right, like in bunch, you could put a hitch route, and the guy will be like literally right here, give or take a couple yards left or right. But you're creating that scenario in a situation where unless your opponent users it, it's going to be hell, okay? Now, let's look at cover 2. Let's look at Tampa 2 and how we would attack that from a tight end whip perspective, because I want to say, and we'll pick a Tampa 2 because you're not going to really see, we'll do Tampa 2 from 3-3 odd, doesn't matter. And let's try to run the same thing, okay? Let's see what we get away with. This way, vertical hook sits low, you see that? So what can we do? Well, you can try against some cover 2s just to run the streak this way, streak out route, and see how far back that vertical hook goes. Boom, now you have a little window, okay? So remember, it's all about creating a leverage on the defense, okay? Always imagine this, wherever you're trying to throw the ball, understand that the defense is magnetized to your route. So how can we push them back a little bit? Well, we send someone straight at him. So RB, straight at the vertical hook. So he's going to have to backpedal with him for a little bit. And then we'll run this little variation right here. And then we'll come underneath. Okay, now you may have to throw that a little bit earlier in cover 2. But it is what it is. Now, you'll see the post route over here on this side on B. Okay, you'll see that. Be careful trying to throw these post routes, because if you don't throw them right, then it's picks. You see those vertical hooks getting back? If they have nothing to guard underneath, they're going to go ahead and get back. They're going to step backwards all the way into your post. So you have to be careful, okay? Remember what I tell you, all right? Now, if a vertical hook doesn't have to sit low, we have double an in route, out route, they'll sit a little bit lower, right? But you still don't have a window. I mean, you kind of have a window, but you have that other post coming from this side, and we still manage to score a touchdown. So what I would recommend you do, you also have to understand that the mid read is there. So take X off this route. In route, out route, right? And then you can try your best and maybe put Y right here. Try to create an imbalance right there on that post. Boom. Now you have a little window. So I'm trying to give you guys the jewels on how to use tight end whip to its maximum versus any defense that you face. Where this play also shines at is like the man blitzes. So let's just say we're running tight end whip, and it's very, you need to have someone who maybe has fearless or something like that, because it's going to be hard to throw this against someone who's going to be blitzing you crazy. So let's use SLL blitz. But these post routes, man. So let's go ahead and just take X right here, this way, underneath, money, right? Now, if you get mad separation, then yeah, by all means. But right there, Typically in a man blitz situation, the corners and safeties are in over the top coverage, so you could throw that underneath if you have the leverage to do it. Okay, so underneath money. Okay. Alternatively, what I like to do sometimes is I don't even want to wait for that because I'm scared, right? So I'll just go ahead and put X on a zig route and I'll block my running back. Or if you want max protect, you can max protect and get a little 1v1 going on over here on the left side. Get that animation where you cook them and now you're off to the races. See, it's a lot easier to throw it that way than doing it with the deep post because you have to wait for that post to develop. And on a zig route, you cook. Alternatively, right, we can send RB and B in the same direction, block the running back, and let's see if the tight end can clear right here. And now we're off to the races this way in tight end whip. Okay, so different ideas, different adjustments that you can be using to cook. Now I don't know, but cover one robber press may slow this play down a little bit. No, you know what, it might not because of the post routes, but let's just see. Okay, because I don't face a lot of cover one robber press. Nickel 2-4. Let's see what we get away with here. I just want to see what gets open right here. Tight end. Yeah, tight end as well. The tight end routes are going to be the routes that you want to be using against these mad defenses because I've told you guys that your tight ends run better routes or get open a lot easier versus man than your superstar wide receivers. Okay. And case in point, let's go ahead and just send A on a streak and let's just see what happens with B. Well, he kind of gets open there. So you have that post route. You have a whole slew of options. And then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and blend in power, right? You want to make sure you just keep running the ball, keeping your opponent off balance. And then you want to be running the other plays within the scheme in your arsenal because there's so many plays in this playbook that you can use. But the tight end whip is one of those, like I said, I use it in the red zone a lot because my opponents aren't waiting for it. They're not ready for it. So like right here, you can run it there. Typically, people aren't going to be running man defense in the red zone. They'll be running like cover 4 drop or cover 3. And that's when you cook them with this concept like this, okay? Boom. And I didn't get that play off because cover 1 robber press has one of the better pass rushes in the game. So remember that as well. But trying to get this guy open here. Boom. Money. Like I said, and you go back to the regular original route combination setup. So you can score in the red zone a lot easier, okay? We'll try it against cover 3. I want to see what it does against cover 4 drop. I think cover 4 drop plays this play pretty damn well. Let me see if I can, yeah, cover 4 drop from 3-4. I want to say it plays it better, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Let's just see. Yeah, you see it. They sit low. Okay, so you have to be careful. The play's not going to work the way it's intended versus cover 4 drop. Typically, what you're going to want to do versus cover 4 drop is you'll notice that I want to say, yeah, this is how people attack me right there on that quick out route with the curl flats because in 3-4, those curl flats, they start right there with your linebackers and that's a no-no. Okay, you can't do that. So if you put someone in that position, you're running tight end whip and you notice it's cover 4 drop, then take that RB route and put them on the out route. Now it doesn't even matter if they run flats. They're gonna have to take one of their quarters and put them on a flat for them to even have a shot. So just showing you guys, man, so you guys can understand just how easy it is to run this one play. Now imagine we got others in the arsenal. That's why it's so hard to stop this scheme. Literally come out one play and start cooking everybody. Drop a like. Love you guys, man. Peace.